Welcome, Dark Warriors. This is Rumin. Welcome to a very special episode of Valkyrie Profile. In this episode, we'll be experiencing the true definitive canon ending. Interestingly enough, we can go to where we need to go right now. It is already on the map, and we don't need to trigger the next concentration to go to it. In fact, as soon as Lucian got executed by Loki a few episodes ago, you can just immediately go to the end of the game, if you know where to go. But this next concentration is going to tell us where to go in case we didn't know where to go, so...
Lucian, what is this?
I'm going to send you one of these earrings, and I want you to take it. But the other one is hidden somewhere else. But I thought if you accepted it, maybe...
That's interesting. We've already heard that dialogue. Weeping Lily Meadow. That's right, as soon as Lucian died, we could have just went to straight to Weeping Lily Meadow and triggered this scene. And this one is one of my favorites in the game. Also, I'm probably not going to read during some parts of this cutscene for dramatic effect, because I don't want my voice chiming and ruining the mood.
It wasn't really the earring that I wanted to give you. But I thought if you accepted it, maybe... No. I know that you'll figure out where the other earring is.
Here, how did I really like the animations on Lenneth here. How did this earring... In any case, the sparkle will no doubt soon be dimmed, ere it is next bloodied. Lucian. Lucian? Lucian!
The seal!
What? She has regained her memories?
Yes, but...
Just as planned, eh?
yes. The security is operating normally.
I see.
The seal will not break.
What is this sudden pain? It's you! Help me! Mistina Arngrim, help me! Whoa. So Haris took her place. What's happening? Stay back, Arngrim. Something's not right. Mistina, who is that? I am the Valkyrie. From now on, you two shall obey me. You've got to be kidding. I don't even know who you are. I'm disappointed, Arngrim, after all we've been through in our fight against the vampire Brahms. How could you have forgotten me so easily? What? Our long battle with Brahms. It is not yet over. Silmeria, the youngest of my sisters, Brahms still holds her soul captive. Did you not know? The battle which now rages between Azer and Vanir, once you and I fought it as a battle against the undead. Stay away from me, the real Valkyrie. What did you do with her? Did you not hear me? Do not make me tell you a third time. Pledge your obedience to me now. I am the eldest daughter Harist. My sister Lenneth, who you know so well, will not be returning to this world. Lenneth? That's the Valkyrie's real name? That's right. I am one of the 3 goddesses of destinies. My sisters and I control the transmigration of souls. It was my sister Lenneth who Odin chose to handle this realm, but now he has judged her to be unfit for the task. No, this can't be. I can't accept that. And what do you intend to do? I refuse to obey you. Damn right, Arngrim. Me too. If you had been the one to ask, I would never have joined you. Obey you? You've got to be kidding. I see. An earring. I have no need for foolish trinkets. Such a good moment, Lenneth. So we are not yet fully asleep. I suppose I will let you live. After all, there really is nowhere for you to go if you die anyway. Damn. She's like, you're not going to Valhalla. These whiffs. Can it be? I don't believe this. What is it? What are these lights? They're fragments of Lenneth's soul, but they're starting to dissipate. What? Can't we do something?
Misty, freeze the atmosphere around them.
That voice! Do the laugh, wizard. Spirits of air and frost, by this ceremony of joining, I doth bid thee to join together and freeze the 4 spatial dimensions. Impressive. What do you want? Zard, what do you want? Show yourself. Let's get this over with. Mistina thinks they're gonna fight. Ancient magics are difficult to command. These teleportation spells take such a ridiculously long time to cast. There we go. Now, I assume you'll agree to a truce. That's a lot to assume. What's important now is that we save Valkyrie. At least we can all agree on that. I mean, do we have the same reasons for doing so? Also, all of this is super important for Valkyrie Profile 2. Bastard! But, if you know a way to save her... Of course I do. For now, we should return to your laboratory. We should talk there. Fine, but... Now that I see you, what happened to you? Ah. Feel like my spirit form, my physical body was getting in the way. So I rid myself of it, just like you. I didn't get killed on purpose. You're insane. Can you believe that? Lizard killed himself to fulfill his gross desires. So what's the plan? That, of course. Hold on. That's insane. You want to put Valkyrie in that tiny little homunculus? The soul has suffered too much degradation. There's no other way. Lizard. This sounds a bit too convenient. Are you sure you aren't just doing this to serve your own goals? Mystina, what do you think? And your goal, wasn't it to take God and human then? You don't believe me? Come on. Come now. Do we really have the time for quarrels amongst friends? Who's your friend? In any case, this soul is highly degraded. Her memories, her personality, I simply can't guarantee what will become of them. In fact, the soul is so incomplete, I fear we must act immediately. You don't say. It's clear that she needs immediate attention. He does have a point. I like Arngrim. He's willing to side with evil if it's good. Fine, I understand. Lizard, if you try and pull anything wacky, you're going down. My, I never thought I would invoke the lost magic of soul transfusion in a place such as this. Misty, you understand, don't you? This incantation has the possibility of disjoining body and soul at any time. Sure, I got it. And don't think I'm your serving wench or anything here. Then let us begin.
Body, mind, soul, all are sheared away. If to serve this purpose I shall be despised, my body scorched and blackened, so be it. If to serve this purpose I must command forbidden magics, so be it. Though my body may be tainted, though my soul may be tainted, I imbue thee with thought. I swear as the gods swear, and breathe life into the void.
Did it really work? Ah, she's coming too. Look. So this is the magic of soul transfusion. So is Valkyrie going to be safe for the time being? This is nothing but an emergency stopgap. I cannot say what has actually become of her soul. This period is critical. For one thing, we must retrieve her true vessel as soon as possible. Definitely. That Valkyrie called Hrist. That's right. We've got to go take her down. Come on. We know where to find her. Castle of Brahms, King of the Vampires, very well. I like how Lizard runs like an anime character. Well. This gets stranger and stranger. The confrontation between Triss and I is faded. But what are you lot doing here? Valkyrie was buried with a false destiny by the gods, and this is the result. If at all possible, I prefer to forge my own path through life, then call it destiny once the cards have settled. Lizard's kind of a badass sometimes. That's right. We will not allow Valkyrie's existence to be negated. Now I understand the soul within this vessel is not the true Valkyrie. Did I not already tell you? We three are one. Which one of us is the true Valkyrie? There really is no answer. True? We don't care who the true one is. You shut up Valkyrie's soul, that's all we care about. Do you miss her? Our viewpoints on the matter differ. If Lenneth did in fact stand in support of you humans, her existence will surely be annihilated by Lord Odin. That is all you need to know. We will not allow it. We'll be taking her body back if you don't mind. This is what I know. Rist, older sister of the three goddesses who govern destiny. That vessel cannot convey your true powers. It is plain to me that you still sleep, and have not fully awakened. Perhaps it was too early to come visit me. There is no question that our battle demands a conclusion. Yet have you so little respect for it that you challenge me in such an incomplete state? That is nonsense! What place have you to say such things? You who hide behind Silmeria, coward! Arngrim. Fate is a curious thing, is it not? What? That you and I should be joining forces to fight against Rist. Let us put her back to sleep for a bit longer. She comes uninvited by us all. I lend you my strength.
I beseech you, for me, do not die!
Prepare yourself.
I wonder why Lenneth memories got wiped, but Rist's didn't seem to get wiped by Freya. Also, I'm gonna see if I can show off Brahm's special attack. There we go.
Feel the power of darkness. Finishing strike. Bloody curse.
There's his special attack, really cool one. Charges up the bar by a lot. I mean, adds a lot of hits. Doesn't charge up the bar by much.
This is impossible! You creatures are but slaves of the gods! Ah!
I guess Rist is so loyal that Freya didn't think she needed her memory sealed at all. But Valkyrie, on the other hand, if Lenneth had her memories, Lenneth would not be so loyal to the gods. But Rist is kind of too far gone. Rist will pretty much do whatever the gods say. Look at the animation work on Mistina there. Very interesting dialogue from Arngrim and Brahms right here. Well then, thanks. Arngrim, is there nothing you wish to ask me? I don't care. It's got nothing to do with who I am now anyway. I see, you're right. You have other things to be concerned with at the moment. I guess you could say that. Very well, perhaps we shall meet again, as we have in the past. So Brahms remembers Arngrim, but Arngrim doesn't remember Brahms, but Arngrim still understands that there's some kind of connection there. What a freak! Well, we'd better hurry. Right. We mustn't let her thaw out. She might go bad.
Blah.
You're a sick lizard. The Lady Valkyrie's not a fish. Well then, the method is, as I've just described. Got it. She's back. Valkyrie? Did it work? Yes, without question. Are you all right? Valkyrie. Something seems to be odd.
The death of a loved one. For they that remain, the wounds grow deeper and deeper. They that remain grow weaker and weaker, an agony incomparable, their hearts in bondage. Who is the one that remains? And who is the one who departed?
I don't want to be left alone again. A long time ago, she died and left me alone.
You can't just leave me.
Will you be the one to die this time? Is that truly acceptable?
No! Wake up! I won't have it! You want to forget? Would you forget me too, Platina?
Lucian?
How is choosing a servant any different from picking a flower?
Aren't you just a death goddess?
Was I picking souls as though I was picking flowers? What is a Valkyrie? Am I merely a death goddess? You cannot possibly believe that love can exist between humans and gods.
You really don't have any idea what you are, do you?
We always used to play here, the two of us. My best friend. This was her house. I knew it. You look exactly like her. It was my fault if I hadn't brought her with me. It wasn't really the earring that I wanted to give you, but I thought if you accepted it, maybe...
This is all an illusion, but there is truth within illusions. And when the illusion fades, the truth truth will still resonate within you. When you return to reality, what should you do? Try to remember your former self. Remember how you used to feel. Remember what you used to want.
This was unforgivable!
I hate it!
What have I done? Oh man, that part made me cry so hard when I first played. I'm being so serious. I actually teared up. Lena's voice actor does such a good job there. Like, I swear you can almost hear her tear up at a certain part. Valkyrie! Calm down. No! Lucian gave me that earring. The earring is all. It's all that. It's all that I have left of Lucian! Lucian. Why, Lucian? Why did you have to die like that? What can I do? I cannot make amends. I cannot return him to the living.
I hate it! I hate it!
Alright, so there's ending A. So that ending, you know, pretty good ending. I'm just joking. You must have your reasons for journeying to these icy climbs. Climbs? Is that the right, is that the right word? My king, I have heard that you are one with respect for justice. If you think you can win this war through sheer numbers, then your defeat is inevitable. What did you say? Gungnir, the Sylvan Bow, and the Dragon Orb. 3 of the 4 treasures are already in Odin's hands. That means that Odin stole it. Oh my gosh. If you still believe you can stand victorious against such odds, then are you not truly a king but a fool? I believe that the next era will not be governed by power alone, but by justice. Really, Loki, you? And yet, for the meting out of justice, power is required. That is correct, the Dragon Orb. However, for my own protection, I will not hand it over so easily. I must have some security first. If you will allow me, whatever you want. Very well then. Oh, whoa. Fenrir and Bloodbane. I must confess, such dealings make me a bit nervous. Please permit me the presence of these 2 compatriots. The wolf Fenrir and that dragon, can it be? Indeed. That's it. It's like, why does he say that? That dragon, can it be? You know that that's Bloodbane. Bloodbane is in your fortress during ending B. Well, whatever. Indeed, the dragon Bloodbane. Who, legends say, swallowed the final of the 4 treasures, the demon sword Levantine. How can you refuse? I offer you 2 treasures and 2 beasts to match. You are most generous. However, we have not fallen so low that we will raise arms together with filthy beasts and demons. Yeah, that's interesting. So Surt's kind of like, in his own way, he is his own good guy. And in the ending B, he says that he will not allow evil to prosper and that Odin is a manipulator, so... Yeah, Surt isn't gonna stoop to such levels. He's higher morals than that. Are you saying you don't need my help? That is precisely what I'm saying. Very well then. But are you truly in a position to make such hasty choices? When the flow of the stream is stayed, stagnation gives way to sediment, and stagnation leads to death. Cert, I shall deliver both you and Odin to the plane of non-existence. Ragnarok. A word unknown to all but the divine. A word handed down from time immemorial. A word suggesting inevitable ruin. A word meaning twilight of the gods. And yet, no augur could have predicted that which followed. Odin. Half mortal, half divine, the blood of humans flows through his veins. Shunned by other gods, yet blessed by mortal blood with the ability to grow. Loki. Born from a union of Aesir and Vanir, yet never accepted by either. An extraordinarily unstable soul given to devious and brilliant cruelty. He detests all creatures. Valkyrie. She stands on the edge of a gorge, bisecting mortal and divine memories. Comprised of 3 psyches, her true powers remain unknown. When one thinks on it, is this divine passion play not truly about fallible beings seeking to complete their own imperfect existences? Was it inevitable?
You dare to stand here before me?
Just once I wanted to see the spear of Gungnir let loose its true power. Black drinks up all other colors. It is said that its jet black aura sucks in all power, and then the spear becomes even more powerful. Truly, it is much like you. Since you're one of the holders of the 4 treasures, you must know it doesn't matter how many you have.
Loki, you have gone too far. Do you truly believe you shall be forgiven?
Perhaps not.
Enough! Move away. Loki has the orb.
Valhalla is...
Loki has stolen the orb.
the orb?
Yes, the dragon orb that Lord Odin took from Midgard to prepare for the coming of Ragnarok. He betrayed us. You must go to Odin's side. The war goes not well. Freya is already there.
The four worlds located in the branches of the world tree Yggdrasil. the human world Midgard, the world of the gods Asgard, the world of the elves Alfheim, the icy netherworld Niflheim. Each realm has a treasure which ensures its peace. It is the dragon orb which has brought stability to the human realm Midgard.
I think Lord Odin was planning to kill two birds with one stone. The orb has great powers, and without it, Midgard will fall into chaos. And that would also make your job easier, Lenneth.
Stop it!
Why do you say that, Lenneth?
Nothing. Forget it.
Lord Odin, hold on!
Where is Loki?
You're going to go after him? Yes. No. First we must rally the rest of the gods, do you not think?
I no longer have to obey commands from you. The whole reason that this final battle is occurring at all is because Odin stole that orb in the first place. In other words, people are suffering. Can't we redress the wrongs?
Open your eyes, Lenneth. I know what you are planning to do. But a person's death is but a fleeting moment. I sealed your memory thinking it was best for you. Humans are born, and then after they die, they are reborn. The circle of life turns for eternity. That is the course of nature. You must not allow such human emotions to consume you. You will lose everything.
What is this everything you speak of?
Huh?
How arrogant of you. Human emotions, you say. I feel pity for all of them. I wish to save them. Parting is truly a sorrow. Why can you not show such emotions toward humans as well?
Where is Loki? Asgard Hill. Oh boy. Okay, this final stretch is kind of a lot, so we're gonna make a lot of stuff in the Divine menu here. First things first, we want to make these Valiant helms here. We're gonna make a Seraphic Garland. Valiant armor right there. We're gonna make a few of those. Okay, Seraphic Garb right there. Gonna make Supreme Garland there. Gonna make 2 of those actually. Gonna do Supreme Garb. Gonna make some of those. These Valiant Garlers. Actually gonna make 4 of those actually. Gonna make 4 Valiant Greaves. And gonna make some. Okay, there. Equipment Valkyrie. We're just gonna give everyone the best stuff. Okay, there. Actually, change that to a unicorn's horn. Alright. And for the love of God, save! That scene is one of the most depressing, thought-provoking, beautiful, poetic, ethereal scenes in gaming. That scene by itself is an entire story. I feel like just that scene alone, without the context of the rest of the game, can get someone emotional. I really believe it could. Alright, these enemies actually drop some really good items. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some of these items, so we're gonna transmute a element scepter. Oh, the element scepter was right there before I changed the menu around. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Alright, we're gonna make some Tome of Alchemies here. And we're just gonna get rid of all of the element scepters because those are just useless. The Tome of Alchemies are much better to try to get. Okay, now we're going to swap out for Aelia here. Okay, and then we're gonna go to Aelia. We're gonna give her the best stuff that she can have at the moment. Then we're going to give her Voice of Zoe's here, and we're gonna take Mistina's Coin of Fortune, and we're gonna give that to Aelia over here. Okay. And is the dimension slip off? Yes, it is. Okay. We're gonna level up Aelia a little bit. So here are the Veneer soldiers. I think. Yeah, the Veneer soldiers. These guys, not much to worry about. They're just kind of like generic, kind of weak enemies. They have low health. Yeah, even though this is the final stretch in the game, these enemies here are really not... They're really nothing to worry about. See, look how much damage Arngrim does in one hit. And see, Valkyrie can just block. Yeah, these enemies are... They're kind of underwhelming, honestly. Kind of disappointing for being the last enemies, you know what I mean?
A decent performance.
But there are... In a little bit, there will be some very dangerous, very scary enemies coming up. But these Veneer soldiers, they're nothing to worry about. Nah. Nothing to worry about. Actually, do I have Bracelets of Zoe's on all my... I mean, not Bracelets of Zoe's, Coin of Fortunes. Yeah, I got the Coin of Fortunes on Gandar and Aelia there. Okay. That's good. I'm going to see if I can get Reverie on Arngrim. Yeah, Reverie. Okay, we're going to level up Reverie all the way on Arngrim right there. Going to get Cure Condition up on Arngrim. I barely used Arngrim at all in Chapter A. I used pretty much mages that entire chapter, so we're going to level up more here. We're going to do that. And then resist damage here. Hits. We're going to get his hit up a little bit. Okay, Aelia, we're going to level up... Where is it here? Okay, we're going to level up Attack Pow as much as it can go. With Gandar, we're going to level up that. And then we're going to level up Stun Magic. That's really good. We're going to level that up a little bit, and then we're going to... Just like that. And then we're going to level up some Resist. That's a good one to level up. We're going to level up Resist damage as well. So we're going to get both of the Resists up as high as I can go. So Magic and damage resistance there. And then Valkyrie, we're going to level up. Pulse Arrow is pretty decent. This puts the enemy's guard up. Should we level that up? I don't know. Yeah, that's not very good. We're just going to level up hit and resist on Valkyrie. We don't need any of the other skills at the moment for her. And finally, we're going to go to Mistina here. We're going to see what we can do to her. So, by Attack Pow. Okay, we got all of these leveled up. Trick, we're going to level up Trick a little bit. That's a good one. That increases magic. March. And anything else that's good to level up here? Agility. Tactics. And agility. Just like that. Okay, that seems good. Alright, let's see what we got here now. The more Veneer soldiers, the better. Okay, we got 3 Veneer soldiers here. So we're going to use a Tome of Alchemy here. That way we can try to get their items. There, we got 2 item drops right there. Nice. And that's going to multiply their experience by a lot. We should be getting over 10,000, I would think.
I will surpass the gods without fail.
There we go, 38,000 experience right there. 2 guard reinforces, nice. Okay, okay, Aelia leveled up some. We're gonna level up Aelia some more, so we're gonna give her Cure Condition, Guts, and we're gonna level up Auto Item just slightly on her, just like that. Okay. There is a reason these enemies are so easy. It's because there's no backtracking. You cannot just go back to the overworld now. Nah, we're stuck on Asgard Hill. We cannot go back to Midgard. So these enemies here, they infinitely respawn and they give a bunch of EXP.
To my side, my noble
So if you're underleveled, this is what you'll be doing. You'll just be fighting these Veneer soldiers over and over again, leveling up your characters. These enemies drop guard reinforces and might reinforces. 2 very good spells, so it's good to stock up on those. Just in case you want to give that to every single one of your mages. Yeah, it's good to have... Those spells are so good that it's actually good to have guard reinforce and might reinforce on every mage. It really is.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
Okay, same thing. Oh, this is a great one. 4 Veneer soldiers right here. This is fantastic. 4 Veneer soldiers. This might be the best group to fight. This spawn right here. For leveling up. So this might give us over 40,000 experience.
Our work is done.
Maybe even 50,000. Let's see. Look at that. 50,000 experience right there. That is awesome. That's more than many late game bosses. We can kill all those enemies in one easy round there. Okay, just like that. Now we're going to get Reverie up. Just like that. And then we're going to level up Dark. Okay, setup. Auto item. All this setup matters because we want the best setup coming up for the boss later. So we're going to level up. Okay, 99%. 100%. Just like that. And then we're going to see if... Okay, Gandar has some capacity points left we can level. Okay, we're going to get stun magic up on him all the way. And Arngrim has 200 capacity points here. We got Reverie up all the way. That's the only thing that matters there. Let's see here. Agility. Agility is good. We're going to level that up. Just like that. What else do we got? Okay, Fight. We got that leveled up all the way. Intellect does not matter on Arngrim because he has no magic attacks. Okay, Avoid. Gonna level that up slightly. Alright. And then, since this specific spawn is so good for leveling up, I'm going to refight this spawn here.
To my side, my noble
Because we want that 50,000 DXP.
These foes are more than they appear.
As well as the items they drop, so we're gonna use another Tome of Alchemy right there. Look at that. Those gems... I said this a bunch of times, but those gems that drop, those multiply the experience.
Get thee hence. Oblivion awaits thee.
So, at the very top, it's 20,000, and then we got 3 big gems. I think that means we got over 30 gems, and then that would multiply it to over 50,000 experience right there. So that's very nice. Okay, we're gonna go to equipment. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we have more here. We're gonna level up Reverie. Dark. Okay, what else would be important to level up? Okay, let's level up. We're going to level up these skills here just a little bit. Okay, there. Alright. Alright, time to save. It is time. It is time. I believe that this team is one of the best possible teams for this boss fight. So we got Cure Condition on all of our characters in place of Guts, because this boss fight can cause almost every single status ailment in the game, so we got Cure Condition on. And next up, we have Angel Curios on all of our characters, except for Aelia. Instead, we got the Power Bangle on her, because we want her to get as strong as she possibly can get. So instead, we have the Lucid Potions for Aelia. So that is the setup. Alright, let's go. Bloodbane, what are you doing outside your fortress? Or is it your fortress? Because apparently Cert was surprised to see you being gifted to him in the B ending. I mean the A ending. Which is weird because in the B ending you're in his fortress anyway, so what's that all about? Anyway. I'm gonna use a Lucid Potion on Aelia. That will replace the Angel Curio. So now we don't even have to worry about her dying. Okay, next up we're gonna use Sap Guard. Okay, now we're gonna charge up our characters with these Might Potions. So just like that. And then we're gonna use another Might Potion. And finally, a Might Potion on Aelia. Can you believe that? A Might Potion, a Power Bangle, and a Great Spear Dinosaur. How powerful do you think a fully charged Aelia special attack under these conditions is going to be? Okay, gotta wait for these elixirs, and then we're gonna go crazy. All right, this is it. Go. Okay, Arngrim, go. It doesn't matter the order. We're just gonna charge up all the way until we get Aelia. So there's Arngrim, and then we're gonna use Valkyrie to charge up the next hit.
You want more? It shall be engraved upon your soul. Divine assault.
And then we're gonna use Aelia. I mean Mystina, and then after Mystina, we're gonna let out Aelia. So check this out.
You still breathe?
This is going to be an Aelia special attack with a Great Spear Dinosaur, a Power Bangle, a Might Potion, and the enemy is Sap Guarded. And it's going to be the 4th special attack in the sequence. And it's going to be charged up by over 40 hits here. How powerful do you think this is going to be?
My soul burns. My power has awakened. Finishing strike. Dreaded dragon.
And there she goes. She's going to destroy the entire universe. Say goodbye to your loved ones. Skadoosh.
Now you have felt my strength.
Thou are mere insects. How could you possibly have?
You have served me well, my Einherjar.
Damn right, Aelia, Slay Queen. All right, next up we have the Demon Sword Levantine. Okay. We're going to give that to Valkyrie, and then we're going to give Arngrim the Grom here. We're going to give Arngrim a Power Bangle. Okay. Party. And then we're going to go back to Gandar here. Alright, that's the setup. Okay. So how was that? Aelia is quite the underdog character. She is really, really good when you want her to be. And in my opinion, she's probably the best, or one of the best characters to have on that boss fight. So now we don't really have to fight any more enemies, so I'm just gonna level up. Not level up, I'm gonna put on the dimension slip here. And then there's actually... Where is it? Okay, the Infernass. Believe it or not. Yes, the Infernass, that weak thing. Because we have another friend coming up, and he is weak to fire. Unfortunately, Aelia cannot help us with this upcoming boss fight because none of her weapons do super effective damage. But when you have an enemy that's weak to nothing, like Bloodbane, then Aelia does come in really handy there. Alright, next up we have this song that plays is one of my favorite songs in the game.
Your sins lay heavy upon you, defiler of souls. By the holy laws, you shall be obliterated!
This song is so good, but unfortunately we can only listen to it for a few seconds.
Did you think you could defeat me?
Speedruns don't get the Arcturus. I mean, the Infernass. Speedrunners don't get the Infernass, so in a speedrun you actually have to fight that boss fight legitimately. Which is pretty entertaining to watch. They make some great use of crystal items for that boss fight. That's right, there are wraiths flying around. And evil eyes. These enemies at the very top of Asgard Hill here, these ones are no joke. These ones give a ton of experience. And they are some really tough battles. So I would recommend just running past them. Man, look in the background there. That's Asgard. Asgard is all destroyed. The visual storytelling is immaculate. An Eclipse would go so hard above this. That'd be so cool. Okay. Okay, it is time. It is time. Is this the setup? Is this the team we want? I would say, yeah, it is. So, this boss fight does a lot of damage. Just ridiculous damage. He is no joke. He does the most damage out of any enemy in the main game, and we can't do much about it. Some of his attacks are fire elemental, so we can use stun checks to negate some of that damage. But it barely helps, because his fire attacks do so much damage anyway. Okay. So what do we do? Well, we're going to use some of these stun checks anyway on our characters, just to get what little protection we can from this guy. Alright. So we're going to put on a stun check on our characters here. Okay. There's one more thing we want to do. On Valkyrie, we're going to get rid of an... We're not going to use the Angel Curio. No, we're going to use a Power Bangle. That's right. We want to get Valkyrie specifically to be as strong as she can possibly be. Okay. Let's go.
Loki.
So you finally showed up, but it is too late. Odin is fallen and none can stop me now. Especially not pathetic pawns of Odin such as yourself.
Damn you!
Ha! Why do you hate me so? Simply because I killed that human? Oh well, now is your chance to fight me. Perhaps then you shall feel at peace.
Come to me, Dark Warriors. Battle awaits us. I shall not forgive.
Why do you hate me so?
For Lucian, but no, the one I truly cannot forgive. is myself.
He's gonna use discriminate. Okay, I'll reflect it right back at him. He can use extension force. If he does that, then that can do insane damage, and it does fire damage, so the stun checks can block that. Extension force is the strongest unblockable attack in the game and hits every character in one round, and that is a very dangerous attack. Round 1 here, all we have to do is survive. We cannot beat him. Our weapons don't do any damage. We just have to survive these 3 rounds with him. This is extension force. Oh my god, look at that damage. Look at how much damage that did. Our stun checks cut that damage in half right there. So if you don't have stun checks, then that's going to be doing 30,000 damage per hit on all of your characters, which is insane.
So even with the sword levity, that's all you can do?
What did you say?
You cannot use your full power because your friends are here. Odin died protecting Freya, Lennart. What about you? If you use the true power of the divine treasures, the blood of heroes will be on your own hands. I live only for myself. Even holding the sacred treasures, your mercy shall prove to be your downfall.
No, I will not fail.
You have already failed.
Never!
Such power! Wonderful! Yes, Lennart, yes! That's right! Use all the power for yourself! Try to protect the others and you will only guarantee your own death! Cry not, my beauty. You and I are one and the same.
I hear them.
What?
The voices of all the living souls of Midgard. And I feel them. I feel all of their pain.
What? What is this power?
Odin used to be a rather weak god indeed. In other words, gods do not grow, but are static. However,
Odin was different because he's a half-elf.
that's right. Because Odin's divine blood was mixed with mortal, he has the ability to grow, just as we humans do. Do you know what my homunculi are crafted from? Correct. My homunculi are essentially half-elves. If I were to shift my soul into the body of a homunculus, might I not become a god?
This power, it is from all of you.
Creation? It cannot be!
Yes, now I have total power.
Good luck, Platina.
Yes!
What is the power of creation? I have but to crush you when the world shall come to an end!
Impossible! Now I have the power to defend all.
Come to me, Dark Warriors. Battle awaits us.
That scene is one of my favorite video game cutscenes of all time. When I first saw that cutscene, I was so hyped, and that cutscene gets me pumped every time I play this game. God. And this song right here, this is my favorite song in the entire game. I absolutely love this song. So this is Loki. What do we do about him? Well, if we start attacking him right now, you might notice our weapons don't do anything. Except for Valkyrie's. That is because Valkyrie now has a brand new Glance Reviver that she has equipped. We can see it at the bottom of the screen there. What is the Glance Reviver? Well, it is a weapon made from creation, I guess. So the stakes are a lot higher. The creation of the world is now directly tied to Valkyrie, and Loki has gone completely insane. He's like, nah, I'm gonna kill you, Valkyrie, and the world will come to an end with your death. But Valkyrie's like, no, I'm gonna kill you instead! Now here's what the plan is. Okay, here's the plan. Sap Guard. We just want to get Valkyrie as strong as possible with her new weapon. Which is why Might Reinforce and Sap Guard are so good. It's so good for this moment. This boss fight can be a nightmare if you don't kill him before he kills you. The trick to this boss fight really is to kill him as fast as possible. Because if you don't kill him as fast as possible, then he's gonna do Dragon Orb. And he's gonna keep doing Dragon Orb. And Dragon Orb does a lot of damage. And surviving that each and every round takes some persistence. So, we're gonna hope Loki does his weak attacks. There he goes, he's only doing his weak attacks right now. Okay. We're gonna charge all the way up to Valkyrie. Let's go. Okay. One special attack. Go, Gandar, you got this.
From thy empty existence, thou shalt have it.
Okay, this is Gandar's special attack. Charged up with a Unicorn's Horn, Mystic Cross.
Celestial Star.
It should do some decent damage. There we go. Next up we have Mystina. She has the Wand of Apocalypse. So this is going to be a little stronger than Gandar's. Just like that. Look at that damage. Then we got Arngrim.
I grow tired of you. Finishing strike.
There we go. Usually physical fighters don't do damage. But our characters can do damage right now.
Short, monster.
Because you use Sap Guard. Okay, that's unfortunate. The hitbox didn't line up correctly. Valkyrie couldn't go there because her special attack hitbox didn't exactly line up to where Loki was. But if you can get Valkyrie in, then she should be able to cut the rest of his health bar completely. But unfortunately, that is not what happened, so we're going to have to improvise a little bit. So we're going to use these charge breaks here. Just like that. Okay. We need some more charge breaks. We need another charge break. Okay, we are still going to use the same plan. We still want to try to do as much damage as possible with Valkyrie, so that plan is still there. But for the meantime, we can use Sap Power. And that should be able to make it so Loki doesn't murder everybody. Oh god, what is this? Is this Carnage Anthem or Dragon Orb? Okay, this is Carnage Anthem. This does poison damage. This is a lot of poison elemental damage. Oh god, yeah. That's Loki for you. Okay. Angel Curios. Okay, Guts. All right. Okay, good. And that's why Bracelets of Zoes are so good. If we didn't use those bracelets of Zoe throughout the entire game, that would have just outright killed Arngrim. So you really do need those. You really do. Excuse me. You really do need those I mean bracelets of Zoe's. Because Loki here can just kill everybody in one hit without the bracelets of Zoe's. Okay. We're gonna charge it up again. And we're gonna hope that the hitboxes line up this time. Okay, go. Alright, okay. Arngrim, go.
I grow tired. Finishing strike. Final blast.
Sorry for stuttering so much. I stutter when things are hype, gosh darn it. Alright.
Your time is short.
Gonna go in with Mystina. And then we'll have Valkyrie's special attack with her new sword. And it's gonna be the third special attack in the sequence. And it's gonna be charged up by 30 hits as well. Lenneth's new tier 3 special attack should be able to cut Loki's health bar in half. So this should kill him before he does Dragon Orb. That's right, if you don't kill Loki fast enough, he starts spamming Dragon Orb every single turn. Skadoosh.
Such is your fate.
Curse you! I can't die here! Valkyrie!
Loki, I never understood what was inside your heart. I wonder if I'll ever be able to understand you.
I think you already do.
Lucian, shall we go?
Ah, God. God, I love that ending. She becomes the god of creation, and then Lenneth fights for her survival. Not for herself, but so she can ensure the survival of all of humanity. Because now that she's tied to reality, Loki thought killing her would destroy everything just like the Dragon Orb did. But Valkyrie was like, nah, that's not gonna happen. I love that ending. My love for this game is trapped in my head and can never be expressed in words, but I'll try anyway. Everything about this game, it has one of my favorite stories ever. It has one of my favorite soundtracks ever. This is the most flawed 10 out of 10 I've ever played. I really do think this game is a 10 out of 10. Because every issue is just a little issue. Every possible issue I can think of is nothing. Like, okay, cutscenes are unskippable, but the cutscenes are so good anyway that it doesn't matter. Sometimes special attacks don't work due to a dumb hitbox bug oversight. So it actually happened in the final boss there, where Valkyrie wouldn't let out her special attack because she wasn't in the right position. That can be annoying. I don't like that. But that's not a problem because you can bounce back anyway if you use the right items. So even though Valkyrie couldn't go right there, I just used those charge breaks and I redid it and it worked. So things can spiral in this game, things can go poorly, but you can always bounce back if you know the right setup and you know what the right items to use are. And the combat in this game is so fun. It really is. Things just are so satisfying to hit in this game. And the animations are so good. And this game's story, the symbolism, the atmosphere, because it's all symbolic. Loki, for example, he's symbolic. Because Valkyrie's made up of different beings. So you have Platina, and then you have the homunculus child. So Valkyrie is two halves of herself. She's standing on a gorge, bisected, as that one cutscene poetically said. And then you have Loki. Loki is half Aesir, half Vanir. So Loki is also two halves of a coin. So when Valkyrie obliterates Loki, she is in a way coming to peace with a part of herself. So she kills the half and half god, which is Loki, and then she becomes the true god. So now all of humanity is tied to her, and she has all the Onheriar are back, and all of humanity is her Onheriar. And then Loki's like, no, I gotta kill you because now you're tied to reality. And at the end of all of this, despite how much Loki and Lenneth hate each other, Valkyrie still decides to show pity on Loki, and she doesn't outright kill him. No, she takes his soul, just like she does with all of her Onheriar, who she pities. So it shows that Valkyrie loves all of humanity despite how detestable some parts of it can be. And those were the emotions that she was forced to push down throughout the entire game due to her status as a Valkyrie. So Valkyrie, Lenneth, she became one with reality. So the Lenneth, Platina, homunculus child, she merged them all, she created reality again after Loki destroyed it with the Dragon Orb, and then she obliterated Loki, the half Vanir, half Aesir god. So it's like she's destroying two halves to become whole again. Symbolism. I probably didn't even make any sense the way I was explaining it. Yeah, but yeah, this game is symbolic. The soundtrack is amazing. I could go on and on and on. I just ramble incoherently when talking about this game. I really do, because I just love it so much. I don't even know what I'm saying with this game. That's right. I first played this game 3 years ago on this channel. On this channel, my first playthrough was on this channel. And I knew that this was a game that I should have had in my childhood.
I think together we will be able to find happiness.
It's a game that should have been with me throughout my childhood, but no, I only played it 3 years ago. And I was an adult 3 years ago. I was. I think together we will be able to find happiness. Been one of my favorite stories in gaming. One of my favorite games of all time. I hope that this playthrough is just as good, if not better, as my first playthrough I did on this channel 3 years ago. I wanted to show how far I came. I got some information wrong in this Let's Play, but nothing too important, really. I hope this was thorough, entertaining. I hope I showed off this game in a satisfactory manner. I hope I was a good host. And I appreciate everyone who allowed me to guide them through this journey, which is Valkyrie Profile, one of the most beautiful stories ever told. I don't know, I'm probably being hyperbolic, but I really do love this story.
So, the wheel of time has moved on. Odin has fallen, and Valkyrie has become Lord of Creation. The promised land is born. The world is once again reborn, and all the fruits of creation are ripe with life renewed. And so, the forces of chaos that rule all are once again set into motion. I hold one half of the Lord of Creation in the palm of my hand. But the mistress of Niflheim, Hell, shall not remain silent. And that man of Midgard, he concerns me. Very well, let us go to the dark abyss. Silmeria?
If I had not sacrificed the Philosopher's Stone, I would have been consumed in the orb's final flame. I paid a high price, but life can indeed be expensive. But it was quite interesting. Valkyrie's transformation has taught me everything. Now I have the confidence to realize my greatest dreams and ambitions. Yes! Mine is the only soul not controlled by Valkyrie. Ha! Although she has captured my soul in a different way. Ultimate power will be mine! I swear it! By my own hand it will be mine!
There it is. There's the setup for Valkyrie Profile 2. Valkyrie Profile 2 is so good. I promise it is so good. It might seem a little jarring. It's very different. But it is so good. It really is so good. Valkyrie Profile 2. So once again, I would like to say thank you, everybody, for watching. And we're not over yet because I got to do the post game. But if you want to stop here, then that's perfectly fine. In my opinion, in my opinion, that's the game. In my personal opinion, killing Loki is the end. So the post game, y'all don't have to watch that. But there was some pretty cool stuff in it. So that'll be coming soon. And that was Valkyrie Profile. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching, Dark Warriors. I will see you on the Silver Lining.